Team news?
Yeah.
Everybody apart from Marco Marini is fit and available, and I will select the final team tomorrow after the last training.
You've had a couple of months now to reflect on the Champions League and everything that happened at the end of last season. How difficult was it waiting for the owner to make his decision at this point?
Not difficult at all. I was very calm about the situation and very relaxed about it, as I always said. And finally we came to an agreement, and I'm very happy to be here.
You feel you were lucky to get the job, given that lots of other people were linked with it, and just over a year ago you were out of work?
I think it's a job that a lot of managers probably would want to be in, so I'm very pleased to be here.
John Terry's had a quite difficult summer. He's got the FA charge hanging over him now. So what sort of frame of mind is he going into the season, and do you think it will affect his form?
I don't think it will affect his performances, no. I mean, he's dealt with situations like this before in the past, and he's dealt with it very well, so I have no concerns about his state of mind.
Daniel Sturridge has been called up to the England squad. How deserved is that, given his performance in the Olympics and the fact that he was ill?
Yeah, he did very well to recover from his illness in a very short period of time as well, and he's a very exciting player, and it's great for him to be involved again.
Could you just clarify the future of Romelu Lukaku? Because obviously Fulham were interested on loan, I think. Do you think is he going to be guaranteed to be part of the squad next season?
No, I think he will go out on loan because I think at this stage of his career, for him it's the most important aspect is to play every week possibly and gain some more experience and football time, and it might be a bit more difficult here with us, so we've decided that it's probably the best choice to let him go out on loan.
Would that be to a Premier League club, do you think?
Yes, got plenty of demand there.
Are you still looking for a right back, or do you think Ryan Bertrand will get a chance next season, given how well he did in the Champions League?
Well, Ryan is certainly going to be part of the squad. He's impressed everybody with his attitude, performance, professionalism. So I'm looking forward to have him this season, and he's going to play hopefully a big part in it.
Moving on to Manchester City, do you think they'll feel the pressure more this season now that they are actually confirmed as the top dog in the division?
Well, everybody will be chasing them. They have a good squad, a good team, and it's always when you're at the top, it's hard. It's harder to stay at the top than to get to the top. So I'm sure there's going to be plenty of clubs trying to catch them up this season.
How serious do you expect your challenge to be this season? I mean, you haven't been too close in the last two seasons. Last season.
Yeah, obviously there's been a big gap last season as well, and that's going to be one of our challenge this season to try and breach that gap. 25 points were a lot of points last year, and with both Manchester teams, so we'll have a tough season ahead and try to compete.
It doesn't look like they'll have any new signings on display on Sunday. Why do you think the club, with their wealth and their stature and obviously their trophy, now failed to attract the players that they would want?
I'm not sure. You would have to ask Mancini that question. I think they have a big squad already and very good players. But it's a question for Mancini.
But you have to keep things fresh, don't you? Keep on the league. It's important to strengthen to keep us up at the top.
I don't know what their policy is, I don't know. Mancini maybe can answer that question better than me.
Why not? Do you think this match will mean much on Sunday in terms of how the season might pan out as they're not driving it?
Well, traditionally it didn't give a big clue to how the season, or what kind of season you're going to have. But it's going to be a competitive match, and they know both teams we want to win the game. But we've seen in the past that whoever won it then doesn't necessarily going to win the Premier League or anything else.
Do you think City will find it more difficult next season to retain the league? You said that it's easier to get there than it is to stay there.
Well, it's certainly hard to stay at the top, and there's a lot of teams, very good teams this season, and it seems that the Premier League is getting more balanced every year. So they have a good squad, and they will be difficult to catch. But I think that's the job of all the other teams to try and win against Man City.
I'm sure you've been keeping an eye on the Olympic Games. Do you think there's anything football can learn from the tournament and the successes it's having on?
I think it's been very exciting. I've watched a little bit, not everything, but I think football is in a good, is organised and run in a good way. I mean the European competitions and the championships or the World Cups are organised well and attract a lot of attention as well all over the world. So I've been pleased to see a lot of British athletes getting medals, and it's been very successful for Britain.